filled with happiness, despite everything going on. But the day after, all that happiness turned into sadness and regret. Mr. Toastmaster of the day, fellow members and guests. That day, we had to participate in an event. The preparations were going on for a while. Everyone in the group had his specific role for each step, and so did I. But then, arriving there, I started hearing, "Hiba, where is the secretary? Hiba, do you recognize the treasurer? Hiba, we can't find the keys of the changing room. Hiba, where are the chosen people? They need to be here." "Don't worry, they'll be here in 5 minutes. For that day, my role was to get to convince some of the people who's attending the event to come and participate with us in our presentation. So it was a hard mission on its own. But I found myself off the cuff, doing another job, a job of a VPPR with no team. But at those moments I was glad, running from here to there, jumping right and left. I wasn't feeling the tiredness. I was doing it with all my heart. The day after, I woke up. I was feeling exhausted, yet content. I took my phone, opened my social media account, and what I see were photos of the group during the event, and I was numb. Simply because I didn't even get the time to stop and take a photo back then. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm super photogenic that I want to appear in each and every photo, but what hurt me were the words written above. "We had fun," someone wrote. "It was thanks to Mr. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, but none mentioned my name." It was as if I was forgotten, as if I wasn't there, as if I didn't do anything the day before. I spent the day on that bubble, or in that bubble. And then, at night, I stood up, opened the door, and leaned on the balcony's balustrade, breathing and looking at the moon. And while staring, I noticed the stars. And right off the bat, an idea came into my head. Isn't the moon just reflecting the light of a star, which is the sun? And aren't the stars much bigger balls producing their own light? So why am I here looking at the moon, forgetting about the stars? That day, I started comparing what we see and what is hidden behind, using the same analogy. A well-known telecaster, actor, singer, well, why do we call them stars? They are actually moons, reflecting the light, the effort of the makeup artist star, cameraman star, designer star, manager star. A successful event led by such a brilliant president? Well, because they are moons, reflecting all the light of the team of stars behind the scenes. That team of stars, including me, myself. dear friends, the experience helped me learn a lot of lessons. Some of them might be not to be so vulnerable, to say no when needed, to ask for help, but the most important one was to not see your value through the number of people, of eyes of people who saw it. Because people's eyes will easily get blown up by that bright big moon in the dark sky, and maybe will not notice the stars. But that never changes the fact that that star is much bigger and much brighter. That never changes the fact that you are just as skilled and hardworking as you are. Fellow members and guests, all of us will get the chance to play the role of a moon once, twice, or maybe much more time in our lives, with the help of 2, 3, or maybe much more stars. But please don't forget that even when you don't get that much attention the moon gets, you are still you, and me are still our own stars. And we should never regret being that. At the opposite, we should be prouder and try to be brighter and brighter stars through learning new skills and working on ours. Thank you.